I guess Dana and I have made it to Vermont. We're doing a little adventuring on the way to another town at 7 p.m. for dinner. The bed and breakfast is okay. The lady's a bit weird, but does this look like Vermont to you? All right, we're still on day 2. We made it to Burlington. This is Lake Champlain. Separates New York from Vermont, and kind of reminds me of Dale Holler. After this, we're going to turn right on Route 89 and head towards Stowe. It's supposed to get a little bit sunny this afternoon, a little cloudy right now. We are on Route 7 north. We're in a town called Brandon right now, kind of cute. We are in search of a quaint town called Stowe, which is to the right of Burlington, Vermont. It's about 10:45 in the morning right now. Okay, made it to Stowe, but apparently everybody else did too. We're gonna look for a waterfall, and then what else, Dana?
Covered bridge.
A covered bridge. Yes. Well, we found the covered bridge. It's across from this beautiful blue house. Nice Vermont road there, and there it is. Oh, and there's Dana in her new shawl. She just purchased it from the gift shop, and it was such a good deal, 50% off $650, so she decided to go ahead and snap it up. I'm just kidding about that. Wave! Okay, we found the covered bridge, and the lady from the bed and breakfast just called and said that due to COVID from a red state, a red zone like Columbus, we are not allowed back in the hotel anymore, so we have to quarantine for 2 weeks in Vermont. So we got some fresh water, we got our camp picked out, and should be a good night. We are about 30 minutes out of Burlington. We're at kind of the north end of Vermont right now. We feel like the trees are turning. We've seen a lot more reds up here, which is kind of what we're after. And I just realized after looking at this shot earlier just how bad my hair looks. but pretty cool behind us. We're gonna keep moving. We have found the falls and find a rather steep go at it. Dana's got her 2 poles and is leading the way. Show them the way.
All right.
Yeah, that looks safe.
Very slippery.
It's not wet, is it?
It's
saved soul right there. Nice. Woo! We found a Pittsburgh Penguins fan.
Yes, sir.
Somewhere.
We out here. We rapping PA, baby.
Go Blue Jackets! Yeah, CBJ! 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 And he's jumped in the water.
Dude.
Well, that was certainly a good trail. Now the hard part comes. Oh, unless you're rich and you think you can run it up. Hopefully he won't break an ankle because I can't get his ass out of here. It's too far of a hike. Okay, so we found another trail. Apparently it's an hour and a half up and an hour and a half back. It's pretty steep, lots of rocks, but supposedly the locals do it in 40 minutes. And apparently the view is incredible, so stay tuned. Whew.
You doing all right?
Oh my goodness, this is like the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. Honestly, this is the hardest thing I've done in my life.
Well, you remember those little rocks we had to avoid during the waterfall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got news for you. It's going to get a lot worse.
Oh dear. Okay, well, let's do this.
Okay, we're still on this hike. About an hour and a half into it, maybe a little bit longer. So what we've noticed is the trees have turned. No deciduous anymore. They've gone fir. So we almost feel like we're in New Hampshire again, but we haven't made it to the top yet. But we're getting there. Okay, so we almost got to the top, and there's a little bit more to go. We got to go down there and follow the blue things on the trees. But here is something very interesting. These rocks have been put here by humans, and apparently it's some kind of spiritual site. And I don't know if you can see all the rocks are on top of each other. There's one over there. And then right here to the left is the Appalachian Trail. You keep going on that trail, you end up in Maine.
Okay, we're going over here. Oh shit.
I was looking for the Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I know, right? Where's Starbucks? Wow. Holy cow. That was worth a 2-hour hike, right? Well, 2 hours.
All right, Dana made it to the top of the mountain, which is kind of a metaphor for her accomplishment today.
Took us 2 hours and 15 minutes.
A simile for what she's about to do in the real estate business. Make it to the top of the mountain. 200K for her, and me, 0, sitting on the couch. Okay, well, we made it to the top, and the view is pretty awesome. I'm not sure whether you can get the depth. Be careful. But we're gonna have some sandwiches, and then we're gonna try and go down, which is gonna be kind of tough, I think. Good morning. We are on day 3. We've checked out of the other bed breakfast. We're kind of in transition to Woodstock right now, and I don't know whether this is a famous one. It's called Pico Mountain, a skiing place. But we look forward to seeing what's in Woodstock, and there's a big gorge we're trying to find today or tomorrow.
Hey everybody, so here we are in Woodstock, Vermont, very exquisite little town. If you're a Hallmark Channel movie fan, this is the Hallmark Channel right here. We're sitting in the Hallmark Channel movie set, honestly. Like, where's the snow and the Christmas trees? And this is the Woodstock Inn. It is gorgeous, amazing, and we're not staying here, but it's a great place. So.
Wow, that goes far, huh? Good control. All right, we are settled in Woodstock. The owner of this inn, now that is our house, and this is the inn where we're staying. We're the only guests here tonight. 6 rooms. They're really into their dinners. Apparently, Wednesday there's a $145 per plate special they're running. And she used to live in Yorkshire and purchased the inn.
Hey everybody, we're here in Hartford, Vermont. We're at the Kishi Gorge, and then we're going to take a short hike to Dewey's Pond. And it's a beautiful day, and we got our mask, and we just had lunch, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
We've made it to... Doesn't look much like the Vermont, does it? We're in New Hampshire, but I got a Vermont hat now, so I look like a local, kinda. But I'm dragging Dana up a mountain again with 24 hours rest, and she's not too happy with me right now.
What in the bloody hell have you gotten me into again? Gotta go.
Here's my question. Like, okay, these rocks are formed steps. But I mean, like, don't tell me somebody like put them there, or if nature formed the steps themselves all the way to the top. I mean, what the hell is going on here? How is that possible? Okay, there's the top of the tree line, and there's Dana. Give him a yoo-hoo.
Hey.
She's a little tired. And we're looking at New Hampshire now. The sun may blare this out on your side, I'm not sure, but here's an interesting thing. Man has been here before, a long time ago. There's the Diet Pepsi symbol from like 1982.
Okay, so we are actually on top of the mountain now. I thought we were on top of the mountain before, but we weren't. So now we're on top of the mountain. Rich is trying to call somebody.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, that's beautiful. That's the best sprint signal I've had in a long time. Wow. Yeah, so yeah, I need to change my appointment till about 4:15. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, this is where we went. See the cell phone towers at the top? That's where we were. Cool horses. New Hampshire. Okay, we're on day 5, 6. We have no idea what day of the week it is, probably, but we are heading through New Hampshire on the way to Maine, and we don't really have a place to stay, but it's a good day because it's kind of cloudy. Our legs are still hurting from yesterday, but we found this in the top of New Hampshire. Okay, day 6 or 7, we have made it to Maine. In search of a couple of lighthouses today and a town called Booth Bay Harbor. So I'll send you some pictures from there. If you haven't figured it out yet, this is Maine harbor town. Lots of places to eat, shop. I'm trying to get a good picture of the harbor, but we are in Booth Bay, Maine right now. This is this Booth Bay harbor town. It's almost like a summertime spot, but obviously a good place to get like a fish seafood restaurant on the pier. I've been a little spoiled by Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, so not impressed with much things. But here's something pretty cool, just so you know that our presence was in this town here, in the hat shop. Say hello. Where are you?
Portland or Maine? It's freezing.
We are on our way. We've been blessed with another beautiful day in search of Kenny Buck Point, JFK, blown away. That's all I have to say. It's that way. Okay, we're getting ready to say goodbye to the state of Maine. We've been exploring all the seaside towns, which kind of goes all the way up the coast. You see at the back here. We did find one place for sale out here. There's not much for sale, but we did find this one. It's only $12.5 million. So Dana's hopefully the broker that deal, and we'll try to figure that out somehow. All right, we have headed south from Maine, and we have arrived in, how about Massachusetts? We are in, what's the name of your town? Lee, Massachusetts, yes. On the way to New York. All right, I think this is officially day 9. We are winding down the trip and finishing up the back state off. New York State. We'll send you some shots from Olean, New York. Talk to you later. All right, we're finally here on the last day of our trip. Last destination, Olean, New York, home of Cutco and K-Bar knives. I was hoping to pick up a knife here, but 2020 has spun its web. While we are gradually reopening our manufacturing and corporate facilities, we will not be opening our retail store at this time. Sorry folks, park's closed. And this concludes our fall trip.